Hi, it's Nicole here. Today I thought I would show you some steampunk airship designs that I've been working on. So this is the basic design that I came up with, and then I copied the world a couple of times and just tried out a few different ideas. So the first design is kind of two balloons, I guess. There's a balloon and then sort of the airship at the top. The deck, I did a bit of research and looked at sailing ships and tall ships and just tried to come up with, what I thought would be on the deck of a ship. Now this one, I've got a couple of fires, just producing the smoke that looks as if it's going up into the first balloon. I also used monster spawners because I thought they just kind of look like, traps or cages. And of course you have to have lifeboats on a ship, so yeah, that was very easy to do. Didn't have to do much work there. So just a quick look over the deck. So I also, being steampunk, wanted to, incorporate something that looks like it's running on steam, using glass for the steam. So you can see as I pan out the two balloons there, and just used the copper bulbs for the lighting along the side, and also used the waxed weathered copper grates, to give a bit of texture. I do love the colour, that verdigris kind of colour as well. And because I'm really just playing around with ideas, I did things that, looked as if it was not mechanical, but piping and, stuff like that, going from the lower balloon into the dirigible, and just thought I'd play around a bit. I've also used, because when I think of steampunk, I think of Victorian era, a lot of detail, a lot of, elegant kind of things. They built things beautifully back then, and I wanted to kind of give that, feeling of something well built and done with a lot of detail. The wings, they're not showing. It's funny, I've got white wool on there too to add a bit of texture to the wings, but you can only see the concrete for some reason. Well, certainly as I look at it at the moment. So there's anchors there, and just on chains. And when I look up, you can actually see the wool and the white concrete under the wing. And yeah, so this is the version number 1. And very soon I will show you number 2, which is definitely my favourite. So here we go. So this one's got a sail out the front. I really like that. It's also got a lot of just weird stuff going on. I went a bit hog wild on this one. I really wasn't sure where I was going to go, but yeah, I really like how it turned out. There's kind of, I don't know what you'd call them, big copper hoppers, and yeah, the deck's a little bit different on this one. So you can see the hoppers there going up, and yeah, just white kind of piping going into the top part, and using buttons, lots of buttons. So I was working on this late last night, and when I finished up, I wasn't sure whether I was happy with it or not. And then this morning, I kind of went back onto it and had a go, and it didn't turn out too bad. I had to show you just around the back of the ship that I haven't finished it, and I never do. Most of my builds are like this. There's bits of them that haven't been finished, but so I kind of roughed in the shape of the ship with quartz, and then sort of just replaced it with stripped oak logs. I really like the quirkiness of this one, and I think I'm probably going to have a go at doing a couple of other designs as well. It's just been a lot of fun. As far as the front sail, I didn't really know how to attach it to the ship, so yeah, I just ended up building out with fences from the sides of the ship, and then attached the sail to that. Again, lots of buttons. If you want to make it look as if you've got lots of details, just spam those buttons on there. So that's how that one turned out. So that's the favourite so far. And then I will be able to show you where I got the inspiration to do these from. It was a build that I did a couple of years ago. So this little guy, the little whale, with the steampunk airship above him. So if you have a look back on my channel, you'll see just a short video with this one. Didn't really go into any detail. One thing I found when I do builds, I don't like the shadow that's caused by, if you've got a build that's underneath something else. So I usually put holes in them so the light comes through. Then you don't get that really dark area underneath. Anyway, it's time to go. I hope you've enjoyed it, and thank you for sticking around if you made it to the end. Bye for now.